This video is for number 11 in your task cards. Mrs. Hugenberg's teacher bag weighed 362,800 centigrams, and Mrs. McGuire's bag weighed 2,721 grams. Which teacher carried the heavier bag? So the first thing that we need to do is we need to convert our units to be the same. So just as a reminder, we have King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk, and Mrs. Hugenberg, we're going to take our centigrams and we're going to move them to grams because Mrs. McGuire's bag is already in grams. So I'm going to Mrs. Hugenberg over here and Mrs. McGuire over here. Anytime we want to compare units or any type of number, it always helps to make them have the same units. So we're going to look at 362,800 centigrams, and I want to make that grams. So here's my centigrams, and I'm going to move to grams. So I'm going from small to big, which means that I need to divide the pig, and we have 362,800 divided by 10, and because we're moving it 2 places, or we need to shift over 2 places, it's to the second power. So knowing when we go back to dividing by our powers of 10, we know that we're shifting our numbers to the right to make them smaller. And when our numbers shift to the right, our decimal shifts to the left. So because a decimal is not written, it is here at the very end. So I'm going to go ahead and move that decimal to the left as my numbers are shifting to the right. So my decimal then goes there. So my answer is 3,628 grams. Mrs. McGuire's bag was already in grams, weighing 2,721. So now that I have them both being in the same units, I can compare 3,628 is larger than 2,721. So Mrs. Hugenberg carries the heavier teacher bag. So Mrs. H carries the heavier bag. If you wanted to find out how much heavier, you would then take these and just subtract them. But since our problem just asks which teacher, Mrs. Hugenberg is the answer.